Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. When I was talking to my spirit team yesterday, the most amazing thing happened, and I actually received responses through my light fixture. As crazy as that may sound. But I was listening to stuff, and then the light would flicker, then it would go off, then it would come on. So I was like, who's with me? Because I didn't feel like upset or alarmed, right? I felt very welcomed, very loved, very protected. And it turns out that most likely it's my grandmom, and she's encouraging me, and she's on the other side peeking through and taking a look at what's going on with me, and very excited to say I do believe that she's proud of me today. Not that she wasn't before, but I've evolved so much in such a short period of time that I guess I have the majority of the cosmos speaking, amongst themselves in regards to how quickly I was able to put most of the pieces together. And it led me to the revelation of today. And when I asked point blank, what's the best message? What should I say today? And I was geared to pick up my phone and look at the time. Well, the time on my phone was 11:32, which are powerful numbers separately, but to connected, they shout, what a message. And it's a very encouraging one at that. So when you look at the number 1, right, it's about new beginnings and, new cycles, maybe even a new way to look at things, a way to view maybe what was to what is to what you would like to be, right? And when you combine the ones together, not that you get 2, but that you get master number 11. And master number 11 is all about intuition and wisdom and guidance and inner knowing and divinity being shined in your direction, coming from you, coming from above to you, kind of lighting up your path and giving you great insight, or telling you, don't go there, go here, and with your obedience and, your determination, pretty much that means your motivation to go forward in life, right? You heed the energy of master number 11 by embracing your intuition, your third eye, the divine speaking to you through signs or symbols, synchronicities, or even me for that matter. And then when you look at the number 3, right? The number 3 is Trinity, yes, right? We have Trinity within us. We are body, soul, and mind, right? And effectively, we are, working with the divine when we are on the positive side of life, right? And we're putting positivity and love and light and stuff in our everyday movements. We are embodying, right, the divine, because the divine embodies us, and that's our soul. That's our light essence, our purest form. And when we realize that we have the ability to co-create with the universe, with our creator, with the angelic and divine beings and light essences and even earth energy, right? Then that puts us in a powerful position. And that comes with great benefits. It also comes with great responsibility. And you can embrace the energies of number 3 by being creative in your movements, your endeavors, your mind thought, whether it be through art or song, like music, right? Or through words, right? Like books or literature, or you even compose, like I am composing books. I'm sharing my knowledge with everyone because it's important that everybody have the ability to receive it, right? And when everyone is willing, ready, and entering their walk toward their true destiny, this information will always be available because I set it up that way. So if, there's multiple formats that you can receive my work, right? And I did that on purpose so that no matter what happens, there's always a way that you can receive. Which brings me to the number 2. And the number 2 is all about balance and harmony and, partnerships and, allies, if you will. And when we embrace all the numbers of 1132 and we put them together, that creates a very powerful energy where it's leading you to let go of yesterday, even 5 minutes ago. Let go of it. Just understand that everything happens for a reason, and it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So that you can grab, develop, and evolve into the best version of you. Because we weren't put here to stay stagnant, to remain low, to stay dense. We all incarnated on Earth, the hardest planet, let me mind you, to embrace as a teachable lesson, right? And I can understand that because there's pieces of me that remember existence where things weren't so hard. There wasn't so much negativity. There wasn't so much push and pull of, energies trying to, take shortcuts and migrate into a position through whatever oppressive or controlling or dominating or whatever you want to consider it ways, right? Because that could come in multitude of forms by a multitude of energies. Just so you know, it doesn't have to be one source. It could be coming from everywhere. And that could be because you're being guided to see the most valuable tool that there is for you to grasp, to take with you to your future, whether it be in this lifetime or the next. And that's your self-worth. That's your belief in yourself. That's your desire to achieve what other people, other energy, outdated mindsets, unrealistic expectations of what used to be, a very controlling, dominating point in life. And I'm talking like 1600s, 1500s, 1800s, 1700s. And that's because of the energies in which those years embraced and the mindsets of our past generations. And that was because when evolution comes, it doesn't come like overnight. It comes with trial and tribulation and learning lessons and understanding value and embracing, right? And then carrying forward the best pieces. And that's even the worst knowledge that, you may think, right? Like, oh my God, this happened to me and da-di-di-da. And, well, get over it because it was a learning lesson and it wasn't meant to hurt you, to shame you, or to mark you. It was meant to elevate you. So please take the energies of 1132 and use them to your best interest. You know, this is an awesome time that you can propel. You can wrap up old cycles and jump right into new timelines. We're in a 9-month, in a 9-year. And just so you know, whenever you see this video, this energy is going to carry with, right? However, this is a powerful time. So embrace where you stand right now in your journey and choose to evolve. Choose to migrate forward. Choose to walk toward your destiny. Choose to understand your hurts and your pains. And choose to forgive yourself, the situation, and the environment. Choose to love yourself. And I am here to support you every single step of your way. Reach out. Drop me an email. Send me a text. Call me on the telephone. And I say telephone because I don't do any other private app. I don't have private conversations with people on apps I've never heard of. I heard of the telephone, and the telephone works very well for me. And it also allows people the ability to write messages. You can even leave voicemails. There's even an app on my telephone, right under the telephone icon, that says I could do a video chat, which I don't mind doing. I actually prefer that because I would like very much for you to be very comfortable and very aware with who you're speaking to, where the information is coming from, how it feels within your energy. And I would very much like to see the reactions on your face and feel even stronger your energy through a more visual connection. This way I know that it's exactly your energy and not somebody within your field, because that can happen. That does happen. But what I can tell you is that where there's a will, there's a way. And if you're ready to embrace, I am very willing to meet you, to shake your hand, to hug you, to embrace you with love and light, and say, welcome, welcome. It's the most courageous step that you would have probably ever made in your life, because unpacking pieces of self sometimes is the most scariest part. But there's no reason to be scary, because everything of you truly is of love and light. You just need to remember that, and that your worthiness and your ability to shine bright never really left your temple. So dig down deep and find you and hug you from the inside out, from the outside in. Love and light. My lovely collective, wherever you go, I am sending you waves of bright, energetic, loving light, divinely sent, encouraging you to embrace the energies of 1132. I love you.